Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Hey, meant to get me some videos in today, but I've been coaching all day. It's been a long day coaching back to back to back to back to back. So that's why I tell you, I think I'm getting ready to cut this coaching way back. It's been tough, but trying to help people one-on-one, it get a little tough. So that's why I'm gonna be doing a lot of these videos answering the email questions. So understand, you are kept completely anonymous when you email in to inbox@tonygaskins.com. But by me answering your question that is anonymous, it also allows me to answer 1,000 people questions who may have a similar question, similar situation that they can kind of apply it to. So I got this email here. I've only read the first sentence or two before I open it up live, but I could just tell by the first sentence or two, it'll have some meat to it, even though it's a short question. And it says, "Hello, my name is Anonymous." She put her actual name, but I ain't saying that. "I've been with this guy for 8 years. I met him when I was 15. I'm 24 now." Okay, been with him since you was 15. "He got locked up at 18. In total, I would say he was in jail for 2 years. I was always there for him, and we talked on the phone the whole 2 years. I would put money on the phone and occasionally drive to go see him physically. After he got out, he was like 23, I was like 20, and he started to get aggressive threw my phone out the window, threw my clothes on the lawn, etc., because we got into a disagreement." Now y'all gotta forgive me, this email, it probably was typed on the phone, so y'all gotta forgive me as I'm trying to get this now. I actually know how to read, but it's just some missing stuff in here. Threw my phone out the window, threw my clothes on the lawn, etc., because we got into a disagreement. We got back together, and those aggressive things changed. He started throwing around the B word every time we would get into disagreements, and by hearing it so many times, I started to do it when we would get into it. He stopped saying it. I started saying it. We broke up for 9 months recently. He was living with another female. He said he started dealing with her because we broke up and he needed to find happiness somewhere else because he wasn't getting it from me. After the girl he was talking to beat him up for cheating on her, he left her and came back to see me. Mind you, we are long distance, 4 hours. I forgave him and we were supposed to be moving forward, but we weren't getting along, constantly arguing, and from my viewpoint, it seems like anything casual, he would get mad or didn't allow me to have my own opinion, almost like he wanted me to think like him. And when I would point things out, "You called me 2 hours late," he would say, "I nag." So recently, after 6 months of trying again, he broke up with me, and his reasoning was I wasn't his piece. He needs peace. Do you think this is a cop-out, or could it really be true? Yeah, I should have read the email before I got on the video, but being that I read the email on the video, this gonna have to be a video. But the fact that you're going through this and the fact that you wrote in, it lets me know that this is a serious question. And this is what I try to tell y'all. Is it's a lot of work that got to be done. I see I'm not teaching enough. I might have to up to 10 videos a day. I see I'm not teaching enough. Now, sister, listen now. This is what you got to understand. Sister. This man here is a piece of trash. Okay? God love him now. The Lord love him. But the Lord know he on his clearance rack. The Lord got this man on the clearance rack right now, trying to get his life together. We trying to get him back on the regular rack, back, you know, on a premium price. But right now he on the clearance rack. And the devil got his hand on this man here life right now. God keeping him alive and whatnot, but the devil got his hand on his life. Now, he was in jail for 2 years. It sounded like to me when he was in jail, he got pushed around a little bit. He got punked in there. He probably got swung on, could have got touched on. Because when he came out, he all of a sudden aggressive. He wasn't aggressive before he went in. You would have said that. Came out and got aggressive, throwing your phone out the window, threw your clothes out on the lawn. Like, just really picture this. Really picture this. Phone. Out the window. Clothes. Out on the lawn. Clothes on the lawn. When you really picture that, that show you that is like a boy having a temper tantrum as an adult. So what that is a grown boy tantrum. When you throw a woman clothes onto the lawn, if we just picture that and just replay it in your clothes on the lawn. Just replay it again. Clothes on the lawn. Just replay it again. Clothes on the lawn. Just replay it again. Clothes on the lawn. After that right there, I'm gone. I'm gone. Well, you done put my jeans out there in the grass and dirt with all the ants, ant piles, everything. Dog doo-doo out there. You done throw my clothes. That's done. Got to go. Got to go. So listen. Now see, sister, listen here. Now, I pray you sent this message on October 20th. So I'm praying the Lord is been with you and kept you safe. And y'all broke up though. So recently, after 6 months of trying again, he broke up with me. And his reasoning was I wasn't his piece. So he got Instagram. All right. So he got Instagram. He barely back on his feet and he be on Instagram. Because I be seeing a lot of the celebrity men talking about be his piece, posting the little meme, be his piece. Well, it's like, yes, that is a cop-out. And see, what he mean by be his piece, even though it's P-E-A-C-E, he really mean be his piece of trash. Meaning be the lint between his toes, a piece of lint between his toes. Really mean be the piece of bubble gum under his shoe. That's really what he wants you to be. Be the piece of rug that's on the floor that he wiped the mud from walking through the rain on before he come in the house. That's really what he wants you to be. It's like, how can a man expect you to be his piece when he calling you the B word, got you cussing you out, then got you cussing. Now you cussing. He couldn't take the taste of his own medicine, so he stopped saying the B word. You pointed that out, that he stopped saying it, and you started saying it. The fact that you realized that him throwing that B word around, it meant something to you. But when you started saying it, that thing went to hurt his feelings. He was like, okay, let me start saying this because it cut different when she give me a taste of my own medicine. So you have a man that is broke, busted, and disgusted. And when y'all broke up after he got aggressive, and he went to another woman, and then he was with her, and then she beat him up for cheating. So he already down bad. He a jailbird. So now he get out of jail. He know why the cage bird sing, because he was behind the cage for 2 years. He get out, he get his freedom. Now he could be the free bird singing. He can't do right by you. He throwing your stuff out in the yard because he used to get tossed around the yard in the jail. So now he throwing your stuff out around the yard. Y'all break up because we got into a disagreement. He throw your stuff on the lawn. We get back together and those aggressive things change. He started throwing around the B word, and so many times when we would get into it. We broke up for 9 months recently. So y'all broke up for 9 months. In those 9 months, he went to live with another woman that he started dealing with because y'all broke up, and he needed to find happiness elsewhere because he wasn't getting it from me. That's what he said. Then after the girl he was talking to beat him up for cheating on her, he left her and came back to see me. So he went 4 hours away. mind you, we are long distance, 4 hours. He 4 hours away, he living with another woman. So he saw her like a piece of trash. She was a come up. This is a lesson for all y'all women that let a man move in with you in less than a year. That let a man move in with you, period, before marriage. He literally went to live with that woman to have a place to stay rent free. And he might have got him old job, but it ain't too much job you're going to get with a record. So he probably was doing temp work or working at the lumber yard or somewhere like that, getting a little check every now and then if he was working. He wanted somewhere to live rent free. So now I'm going to tell you something going on. Either this man got a whole lot of swagger. He got an old meat hammer down there. He's swinging, putting on y'all. And y'all losing y'all mind. He putting that thing on you. Y'all losing y'all mind. Because I don't understand how a man, I can see your picture right here. And you got your city girl hairdo. So, look like you out there popping. I don't understand how a man who is a jailbird can bounce from woman to woman and have options. Got you throwing your phone out the window. He playing football with your phone. Throwing it to the fowls of the air. Throwing your phone to the birds. Throwing your clothes out on the lawn. Throwing your clothes on the lawn. He don't have dry cleaner money. He don't got dry cleaner money and got your clothes on the lawn. Break up with you. After calling you be this and be that. Break up with you. Go live with another woman inside of 9 months. Live with her. Cheat on her. Then come back to you. Sis, let me tell you like right here. I'm not a component of violence. But I'm going to tell you what you got to do. You got to get you some baby powder. Wet your hand first. Run your hand under some water. Put some baby powder on there. And just till you wake up. Do it again. That hurt. That sting me. After I do this couple times, I'm woke. I'm woke. Sis, do that. Just snap out of it. Snap out of it. You let a jailbird call you the B word. Throw your clothes on the lawn. Throw your phone to the fowls of the air. Leave you. Because he caught an attitude. Leave you. Goes live with another woman. Cheats on her. It's like, listen, you already a jailbird with barely no income. You living under another woman's lease. And then you cheat on the woman? Oh, he got some nerve. This man got some nerve. She beat him up. She put paws on him because she from the streets. He take his whooping, come back to you to be his piece. Y'all get into it, then he tell you, oh, you ain't my piece. You ain't my piece. I'm tired of this. I'm supposed to be able to treat you how I want to treat you. Dog you out, cheat on you, spit in your face, call you the B word, and you supposed to be okay with it. But you want to argue with me and go back and forth with me because I want to dog you out? Oh, no, I ain't going to have that. You ain't my piece. I'm getting up out of here. I need one that's going to be my piece. This really what y'all going through. This really what y'all going through. Sister, come on now. Come on now, sis. You got to love yourself more than that. Listen, okay, I understand you went through a lot. You done been through a lot growing up. You done seen a lot growing up. You done had a lot of pain. You done dealt with a whole lot. Listen, but you better than this right here, sister. Listen, you better than this. Listen to me. Don't ever in your life talk this man again. And I'm going to be honest with you. Don't answer a phone call. Don't answer a text message. If he know where you live, soon that lease up, change where you live at so he don't know where you live no more. Don't let him come within 100 yards of you. And if he come within 100 yards of you, I don't care if he throwing pebbles at the window. Get a restraining order. Get a restraining order, put it on him. Because see, this right here, this type of man, a jailbird that like to throw clothes on the lawn and that like to go live off women and then cheat on the woman who paying his bills, that kind of man, he'll take you out of here. He'll take you out of here. To the Lord. It'll be an accident. It'll be an accident. Meaning like he won't even know what he doing. It'll be and you falling, hit your temple, to the Lord. Listen, this kind of man right here, you don't play with this kind of man here. You don't play with this kind of man. Do not drag, cause when a man this sorry, when a man this lazy, when a man this insecure, when a man this lost, that's one of the most dangerous beings on the earth. Don't ever deal with a man that is insecure, lazy, sorry, lost, jailbird. It's like if you was a jailbird, come out and reclaim your life. Come out and do right. Come out and treat your woman right. Be respectful that your woman even dealing with your jailbird behind. You know you can't even barely get a job when you got a record. How you want a whole human? You got a whole human giving you an opportunity, and McDonald's won't even hire you. It's like you can't come out arrogant. You can't come out arrogant. You finna throw somebody's phone out the window. What? Like you ain't got no pot to pee in. Coming out here, McDonald's turned you down with that record, and then you want to be arrogant? Man, you ought to be drinking that woman dirty bath water. Let's find me a straw. You ought to be licking on that woman Q-tip after she done cleaned the ears. Yeah, oh, this tastes like a Tootsie Roll. This a clean Q-tip, by the way, y'all. I ain't licking on my dirty Q-tip now. You ought to be sucking on that woman Q-tip. Come out with a record and then want to be throwing somebody's phone to the fowls of the air and throwing somebody's clothes on the lawn. Man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. So every man that is in this situation, predicament, and you got a woman willing to smell your stinking behind, you ought to be loving that woman. You ought to be cooking her breakfast. Ought to be cooking her dinner. You ought to be rubbing her feet. They wasn't paying your rent. Wasn't paying your rent. They wasn't taking a chance on you. When McDonald's done gave you the cold shoulder. Told them, we don't want no felon in here. We don't want no felon in here stealing all our patties and apple pies. No, sir. Unfortunately not, sir. We're not going to be able to hire you because we just don't deal with the caged bird singing in here because we done sold over 1 billion burgers. We trying to keep that going. So unfortunately, sir, we look for promising high school students that can one day take over and run a franchise. Jailbirds, sir, we're not going to be able to do it, unfortunately. Oh, what you mean y'all can't do it? Y'all only paying $5.25 an hour. I ain't good enough for $5.25 an hour. Unfortunately, sir, no. Go back to the woman that's paying your rent. I'm sorry. I didn't get to this place of being a manager to be arguing with the jailbird, with the cage bird that could sing. So, excuse me, I got to go. I'm finna get my purse and go. The lady done walked off on the man. And then he come home arrogant. He coming home want to throw clothes in the lawn. Listen, sis, that kind of man right there. Any of y'all dealing with a man that's on a second chance in society, any kind of second chance, from the jail system, from cheating, from beating, from lying, from stealing, any kind of second chance, he need to be humble. He need to be humble. Like, listen, playboy, don't think about a cuss word. If you think about cussing at a woman, you need to apologize in your mind. If you had the thought, it's like you can't come out and be arrogant when you bringing what to the table? An appetite. You coming to the table with an appetite. Can't afford a dish to buy or cook, and then want to get arrogant with a woman. You ain't my piece. Huh? You ought to be full of turmoil. Peace? She ought to be bringing war to your behind. War bring peace. She ought to be lighting your behind up. You come in and want to cuss somebody out? Come on now, see this kind of man right there. Gotta go. I'm gone. Can't do it. So sis, understand that right there now. Understand that right there. Please understand that. And whatever you do, move on with your life. Now let me see if I could answer another question inside of 30 minutes. So I ain't got to be uploading too many videos. But to the last sister, move on with your life, okay? Block his number. If you got to move somewhere, if he go to acting crazy, and sign of craziness you see, put a restraining order on him. And if he break that restraining order, Stay in your house, call the police, let them come out there and pick them up. They'll go right on back up the road. Go right on back up the road. Don't have no sympathy for him, because this is a grown man. Y'all got to stop playing with grown, stinking, musty, sorry, degenerate men. Look in here. God is on the throne. Jesus done died for your sins. It is no excuse for grown men to still be wallowing in the mud when God done saved a refuge like me. When I was blind and now I could see. I was lost, now I'm found. It is no excuse for these men to be out here stinking booty, still got crud in their drawers, living off a woman, have her paying the rent, and then got the nerve to say, you ain't my peace. You don't deserve no peace till you get your butt a job and grow up and man up. Talking about some peace. Listen to me. That right there upset me, because then it be, here you will, this sister here, y'all women be beautiful, be classy, be put together, be head on straight. Now you might do your little scamming every now and then, but your head on straight for the most part, and then you got to be, then y'all putting up with this. Y'all putting up with this. It's like, if I'm a woman, y'all gonna go and finish this video right here on this question. I'll post up another video on this. I'm trying to get 2 of these up a day, Lord willing. So y'all see this, I'm trying to get me another one. I got to go here in a little bit. Listen to me. If I'm a woman, if I was a woman, man, you can't talk to me as no man. Peace. Do you got a job? Excuse me, sir. Can you get an apartment in your name? Oh, you can't? Why not? Oh, because you got a record? Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Bring it down then. Bring your tone down. How you getting loud with me, playboy? And you can't even go get no apartment in your name. You see what I'm saying? A man can't tell me nothing. If I was a woman, you're not finna be disrespecting me, throwing my clothes in the yard and throwing my phone out the window, and I ain't got Apple Care. I ain't even got Apple Care. You can throw my phone out the window. You ought to be glad I don't put no hot lead in your behind. You ought to be glad I don't go down and holler at the Bloods and the Crips and get them $100 to jump your behind. It's like, come on now. Y'all got to stop dealing with these sorry men. You recognize those sorry. Listen, just because man got things swinging between the pants, that's what so many women y'all putting up with. If a man got something swinging between his legs and he got a heartbeat, that's all y'all requiring today. Oh, you got one of these swinging? Let me hit. Oh, you got a heartbeat? Oh, okay, all right. Well, I want to be with you since you got a heartbeat. Yeah, so you talk to me about your heartbeat. So how long has it been beating? Okay, yeah. So basically, it means pumping blood through your body. So that means when I feel like crying at night, you just could keep me warm. Oh, okay. And so you could replace my vibrator? Oh, okay. So I could just use what's between your legs instead of having to use a vibrator? Oh, okay. Bills? Oh, you don't have to pay bills. Don't worry about that. Oh, I'm an independent woman. I got cars we could drive. I got a place we could stay. Food? Oh, Chef Boy RD, I throw down. Paula Deen, Willow Smith, I throw down in the kitchen. That's essentially what y'all sound like talking to these men. It's like, okay, you got a heartbeat and something between your legs. Come on. Record? Oh, come on. Throwing my clothes out in the lawn? Come on. Cheated on me? Oh, come on. Left me and went and lived with another woman inside of 3 months? Come on. Come on. Come all ye laden, burdened, lonely. Y'all, listen. You got to cast these men to the arm of the Lord. Jesus didn't die on the cross so that you got to die on the cross. Jesus died on the cross so that you don't have to die on the cross. So that you don't have to let a man drive you to an early grave. Stop dealing with these sorry, no good men that ain't bringing nothing to the table but a fork and an appetite. And he got the fork from the last woman's house. Then stole that woman's fork. And then coming to your house, sitting down with a fork and an appetite. Man, if you don't get out of here. If you don't come in here with an expunged record and a job and some character and a relationship with the Lord and a mouth that don't need washing with soap, if you can't bring that to the table, man, go on about your business. If I'm a woman, thank God I ain't got no daughter. Thank God I ain't got no daughter. But these men will be so fed up with my daughter, but she'll be. Excuse me. Excuse me. My daughter be gone. Put her purse on. She'll be tell these men she can't hear. You can't hear me? You can't hear what I'm trying to tell you? Commercial. My daughter be gone. You hear me? Commercial break. Listen to me. That sister who wrote me that. I see that all too much. I see that way too much. I see that more than I want to see that. I see it too much. Listen, get y'all life together. Stop dealing with these sorry, no good men. There's too many men in the world. And the better you become as a woman, the better of a man you attract. So as soon as you see a man sorry, they cut him off. It's too many options. Cut him off. It don't seem like no option just because you operating here. That's why he said, well, it ain't no lot of good men out here. I might leave him. Then I'll be saying that's because you here. Because you dealing with men here. See, when you elevate, you change your mindset. You go up here. When you up here, now you seeing a whole different type of man. Because you up here. Long as you down here, yeah, that's all you're going to see. Them bottom feeding men. They're looking for a place to stay. Looking for somebody to pay rent. Somebody they can live off of and cuss out. And then talking about be my peace. Man, if you don't get out of here, you using my data to go on there and read Charlemagne posts about being peace. Hey, how you telling me to be your peace when you on my piece of Wi-Fi to read the memes? And they're going to use the memes against me on my Wi-Fi? Man, if you don't get out of my house, that's how y'all got to be. And then go on about your business. And then you got to call the gang members over to protect your front door. Listen, $100 a night. Protect me for the next 2 weeks. I'm spending this little money. I need tax return. Call the police. You got the police. You got the gang. You got everybody protecting you. He know, all right, it's a wrap. Let me go on about my business. That's how you got to do these men. Stop dealing with these men that are no good. It's hard enough dealing with a man who trying to be good, who got some character. You still gonna have, back and forth and some disagreements with a man with character. It still ain't gonna be perfect. So definitely don't waste no time with old sorry man. That right there was dragging society down. That dragging society down. Hey, this Tony Gasson, God bless you. I'm gonna try to answer one more question now and have it go up, probably 30, 45 minutes from this video today. God bless y'all. And my son got a soccer game tonight, so I got to get going here in a little bit. But God bless you. We'll talk soon.